Today I'm going to be walking you through a demo between IBM Verify and Hashi Corp Vault for secure authentication. We're going to start with some passwordless single sign-on use cases, then we'll move on to risk-based access scenarios, and then we'll end with showcasing some of our threat detection capabilities and automatic provisioning capabilities, all in the context of HashiCorp and DevOps. So we're going to kick off with a service provider initiated SSO. So we're at the HashiCorp cloud platform. I'm going to put in my email address that's associated with my company's individual instance of HashiCorp. And I'm automatically redirected to log in via IBM Verify. I'm going to use a passkey because they are phishing resistant, easy to use, and all I had to do was provide my fingerprint. And with that, I am automatically single signed on into HashiCorp and could additionally from here launch into different products that my company has, like Terraform or Vault. Now I'd like to show you launching into HashiCorp Vault from Verify itself. So once again, I'm going to log in with passkeys, and it's as simple as just putting my finger on my fingerprint reader on my computer. And with that, I am single signed on into the Verify platform where I can see all the applications I need to do my job. And I'm going to launch into the HashiCorp cloud platform. And I'm automatically provided access, but we can also do things more than just SSO, like account synchronization, as well as automatic provisioning. Now, you may be thinking, where was the MFA during that last demo flow? And the fact of the matter is, we are actually using a tool embedded into Verify called Adaptive Access in order to perform a real-time risk assessment at the time of login to determine if this is a risky user or a valid user who's just trying to access HashiCorp to do their critical daily tasks. So in the last demo, I was using my standard work computer associated with my IBM ID in this HashiCorp instance, so I wasn't triggered for MFA. But in this next demo, as you can see in the upper right hand or up in the top, that we actually are connected to a VM that's hosted all the way in Dallas. And so now when I try to log on, I'm going to get prompted for multi-factor authentication. So we log into HashiCorp with our email for service provider initiated authentication. Alrighty, so this time we're going to log in with the QR code scan. So I'm going to take out my Verify application and scan this QR code with my phone. Once again, I'm showing kind of odd behavior coming in from this VMware console, as well as doing a QR code scan when I usually use a passkey. And so based on those risk factors, we are going to be triggered for MFA, and you can see we have a variety of different verification methods. I'm just going to use touch approval also on the Verify Authenticator app. I'm going to approve that transaction on my cell phone. And then with that, I've proved I am who I said I am, done multi-factor authentication, and am once again able to access the Hashi Cloud platform. Now let's take a look at what's going on behind the scenes in Verify. So this here is the Verify admin portal. When you click into reporting, you can see we've got a variety of reports available, but we specifically want to look into the adaptive access report, which is showing the risk details associated with logons. We only want to look at information related to the HashiCorp application, so I'm just going to apply a quick filter. And then you can see my first login from the demo, which was classified as a very low risk outcome from a known and trusted device. Then when I accessed it through the virtual machine, it started, the tool recognized risk factors, and therefore we enforced multi-factor authentication. And the risk factors specifically were related to the new device, the riskiness of the device, and we were able to gather some critical information. The last feature I want to talk to you about is our threat detection feature. So this is looking beyond just the characteristics of the login experience and looking at tenant level threats. So for example, when we see a series of risky IPs trying to access multiple accounts, we can block specific suspicious traffic for that entire IP range, as well as when we see things like multiple failed authentications. Finally, the last thing that I'd like to show you is how we integrate with applications itself. So we support several different HashiCorp applications out of the box, including Cloud Platform, which we just discussed, but also Vault and Boundary. And when we look at one of these configured applications, we have a one-stop shop. So we're able to provide all of the sign-in details where you can essentially pick your MFA policy, as well as integrate it with single sign-on via OIDC. And then you can also have control access to who is accessing what and for what reasons. That concludes our demo. Thank you so much for your time and attention. It was great to show you the integration between HashiCorp Vault and how DevOps and HashiCorp users can seamlessly log in via IBM Verify and rest assured that their logins are secured and monitored for potential threats.